after a big car, a 7-seater, because you've got 3 kids or more and you want everyone to travel comfortably, do you go straight to a Land Rover, a Mercedes, an Audi, or do you consider a Swedish-designed Volvo? Design and features rival the best in category in this XC90, which is Volvo's 7-seat offering. This is the T6R design. It's second from the top of the range and sells for around $105,000 before on-road costs and extras. Here's how it did over a full week of driving for this week's Family Review. If you're after a more detailed review, head to the CarsGuide website, and if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe. The XC90 is a big car, but it still looks good as a big car can look. It's not as boxy as a Land Rover Discovery, for example. It's got some nice curved edges, a sophisticated grille at the front, and you'll just be presenting an elegant image when you're driving this on the road. The interiors are a lovely lesson in refinement. I really love the Napa leather seats here, and especially the nubuck that they've got in the middle. It's just a really great finish and it feels wonderful to sit on. The dash is designed beautifully with an external stitch on the ledge here, and that stitching runs all throughout the car and just adds a bit of an edge. The center console looks good with the vertical screen, and I really like the way they've designed the storage here in this particular shape. It keeps things original, but it doesn't look too quirky. There is a digital dash in front of the steering wheel with a cockpit pilot style screen. You can change the screen up too when you get a bit bored with the layout. And there's a head-up display which shows your speed in the windscreen. Very useful for when you're driving on highways. For storage, there are 2 cup holders in the front here. You've got another little space to pop keys, another little space to pop your phone, but there's nowhere to charge your phone. You do get a decent size center storage bin, and you will get bottle holders in each door. And it feels really spacious in this car. It's about comfort all the way. Even with this giant glass roof, which is a part of the premium pack, taller passengers will have enough legroom and enough headroom to fit beautifully. The second row had plenty of room for my 6 and 8-year-old children. They were able to swing around in here happily all week. I've got heaps of room, and other adults and teenagers will have plenty of room too. There's so much space in here. It's like a lounge room. There are 2 cup holders in the center armrest for rear passengers, and rear passengers will also get their own climate control, which my children have so much fun playing with all week. Space in here is not too bad for a 7-seater, and I mean, look, it's never going to be super comfortable for tall adults. Headspace is limited, but I'm actually perfectly comfortable back here, so children will be fine. There are 2 cup holders in the third row, a little storage space on either side, and the air vents are really breezy, very important for the third row. You can also configure this space how you need it, because the second row moves forward. So if the back row needs more space, they can get some. I did find lifting and lowering these seats a little bit heavy. They were just a bit stiff, and I would prefer seats with a pull on the back so they were easy to lift up. Driving in the Volvo XC90 is lovely and smooth. It's got a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine, which doesn't sound like a lot for this size car, but it's supercharged and turbocharged. So it actually gives you a lot of power. You can get up hills really easily, and it's quite fast. It effortlessly drives along highways, and it handles really nicely. Plus, the steering is easy to turn, so even for such a large car, it's actually quite easy to park. It has a high-definition reverse parking camera, and you can actually switch views. So while you're in the middle of parking, if you want to see a 360-degree view, you can. If you want to see the left side, you can see it, and you can see the right side too. Safety is Volvo's forte, and this car doesn't disappoint. As standard, there is loads of advanced safety features like adaptive cruise control, rear cross traffic alert, park assist, auto emergency braking with pedestrian, cyclist and large animal detection. So that's pretty great for driving along bush roads. It's got airbags to cover driver and front passenger and side curtain airbags that extend all the way to the third row. Plus there are 2 ISOFIX points and 3 top tether points to fix kids' car seats in. The boot is nice and big. Even with all 3 rows in use, you can still fit school bags back here, a medium suitcase on its side. We even fit the CarsGuide bulky pram on its side and the boot closed, which is pretty great. And with the 3rd row down, the boot really opens up. It is huge in here. You'll be able to fit a large double pram, loads of suitcases, whatever you need. I particularly like the 12.3-inch screen. It's vertical, so it feels quite large. And the XC90 comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can plug in for instant access to your phone's main apps, things like Maps to navigate and Spotify to listen to music. It's also got voice control, so you can actually tell the car where to go and to make calls for you. This car just makes sense. It's got loads of equipment to make family life easier, has plenty of space inside, all the safety you'd be after for a family, and it drives superbly. I gave it a family rating of 8.4 out of 10, taking a few decimal points off just because I'd rather be in the hybrid version. There is one in this range. My kids also gave it an 8.4. I found them playing hide and seek in the car this week. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel or click through to our website.